yes, y'all, and you don't stop. Yes, 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 yes, y'all, and you don't stop.
We come down to the finality of the finals. It's always the most bittersweet day for me and Randall because so
Yeah.
down to it. Predictions. I want Jaron Papa Joe to give me his finals prediction. How is this gonna go down? Nuggets, Heat.
If I'm being honest and unbiased, um, I see the Nuggets winning in six.
Blasphemy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but I don't know if you want me to explain. You want me to
No,
explain?
I
What?
really would love for you to.
All right, so it's real simple. Nikola Jokic, there is no answer for him. He is consistent. He's a he's averaging a 30-point triple double in the playoffs. That means that he's gonna score, and somebody on his team gonna back him up. And he's consistent every night. That's how I knew they was gonna beat the Lakers because Anthony Davis ain't consistent. Bam is okay. Kevin Love is a maybe. Who else y'all got? So if y'all don't stick him, he gonna go for more than 30. And then when y'all do, finally, because the zone works, y'all can't play zone on him really because he's gonna be down low. And
No.
and that's how you beat the zone is to crash the dog on boards.
But here's the thing
Y'all
that a
don't
lot of
have
people don't think.
y'all don't
What?
have good. Hold on, let me finish. Y'all don't have good rebounding. So, and I think against the Lakers, I think one of the games against y'all, they got like 20 straight rebounds or some junk like that. They are a rebounding team. They got size on y'all. They got scoring. They got home court. It's a lot of things going against y'all. And I think that the consistency that they have is going to be an issue. Now, do I think y'all can pull it off? Yeah. I think y'all can go in there and bust them in the mouth in game one and make it a competitive series. But as far as beating them in a 7-game series, I really find it hard just being in a logical standpoint because they have so many ways they can beat you and they're consistent. I know y'all got Tyler Hero coming back whenever he comes back, but what role is he going to play? Is y'all going to be like other teams and let him actually start when he should be coming off the bench? Those type of things that y'all have, y'all gritty. Y'all going to fight. Y'all not going to give up. It's going to go to the wire, I believe. But Jokic is a problem, and he's a problem that y'all can't overlook. That's why I think that the Nuggets will probably win it in 6.
Now, that's a good observation because I was just talking about this shit yesterday. He's the 2-time league MVP. The man, the man is awesome. We ain't even gonna get it on there. The man, there's nobody on the team that's stopping him. But if you stop everybody else, why does it matter? You see what I mean? That's the thing. We can let him. Jokic do what he wants, but as long as you keep a tight lip on everybody else, that's fine.
So you mean bring him down from 10 assists to 5?
Bring him down 10, 5, 7, 5, you know what I'm saying? Bring it down. And then here's another thing. Like, the Denver Nuggets are an awesome team. They've handled us a while. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think we've beaten them in the last 3 seasons.
Y'all haven't beaten these Nuggets. Nope.
But give it the fact that it's a Western Conference team. We only play them twice a year. We play them 4 times a year. I'm sure we would have get
right. It ain't like they've been whooping y'all 4 times in a row for the last 4 years. You're right.
Right. The games have been close. Like the last two games we played this year have been close. So and another thing, they haven't really played a team like us yet. You know what I'm saying? Bam is a different player than what he has to do. Bam can handle the ball like a guard. So he's going to have to come out from that paint. He's not going to be able to stay in that paint as much as he's used to. You know what I mean? And then, honestly, their X factor is Michael Porter Jr. I feel like Michael Porter Jr. is their X factor, and we're gonna have Max Strus on him. He's not used to having people a little bit bigger and a little bit stronger on him, and we're gonna see how that back handles. So
I don't think Michael Porter Jr. is their X factor. I think Aaron Gordon is their X factor. And based off, what I've seen, because he has good size, Kyle Lowry, and I think the last time they played him, he bullied Kyle Lowry. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all don't. I think
putting
he's
Kyle
going to
Lowry
be a
on
dog.
Aaron Gordon is not smart anyway.
That's what y'all did. That's what y'all did in one of the games, though. That's what y'all did.
10 out of 10 would not recommend.
That's what y'all did, and that's what y'all did during the regular season. That's what I'm saying. Like I went back and I did some research, and one guy pulled up, how the games went this year, and that was one of the things. When y'all did this, they did this. They capitalized on mistakes very well. And you put Kyle Lowry in that thing, they're gonna switch it off, and they just gonna put somebody bigger on them, and then Aaron Gordon go eat in the paint. You know what I mean? And they're very good at capitalizing on your mistakes. Yeah. So yeah, if you don't stick Jokic or whatever the case may be, and you try to stop everybody else, you can't stop Jokic. Jokic gonna go for 50. So them 10 assists, yeah, but he gonna eat for 10, 20 more points because y'all letting him eat down low. It's gonna be the same because some of these players don't get their shots off. You know what I'm saying? Jamal Murray is going to go for 20 at least. You know what I'm saying? Michael Porter Jr. probably going to go.
Whether he's scoring 30 and getting 10 assists or scoring 50, he going to account for 55 points.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I think when he was accounting for like 70 in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. And then at some point, y'all are going to crash him. Eddie Spoelstra is not going to just let that man get off. He is going to be like, y'all need to jump on him. And don't forget, in the Lakers series, he showed he can adjust. He ran the fast break. I watched Bam in the Celtics series. You know what Bam did? The same thing Anthony Davis did. Trot on down that court. And Jokic ate them alive. A big man led the fast break. That is a problem.
Bam do a lot of that. Bam do a lot of that fast break shit.
Right. So it's like, what are y'all going to do? Y'all, it's gonna show how gritty y'all are because y'all gonna do things y'all ain't been doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Centers don't run back fast. They trot, they jog and stuff like that. Jokic going full blast because he got the rebound. And if y'all can't rebound, they getting second chance points. They getting all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's Jokic a lot.
I'm just hoping for the basic. We're looking at the skills. And I feel like we're looking at the skills, we're looking at the talent, and it's true. But every single thing that you said about the Nuggets, they also said about the Bucks against us. They also said about the Celtics against us. Not so much the Knicks, but ESPN gave us a 3% chance to win the Celtics series. And then even after we went up, you know what? We don't want to bring that up, but nobody gave us a shot.
They gave nobody really gave it. They gave the Celtics a chance to win the NBA Finals. They said if they were playing, they were going to win the NBA Finals. Just like they said last year against the Warriors. I don't pay attention to that. I'm talking about what I saw in the games. I watched the Lakers series. You know what I'm saying? I watched the Suns and things like that. I watched and I saw the adjustment against a good center. Because the Lakers
whoa. That's where I gotta interject.
Go ahead.
You did not see any adjustments against Jokic from Darvin Ham. You did not see any adjustments.
I'm not talking about the Lakers. I'm talking about how the Nuggets handled how they did what they did. I'm talking about the Nuggets. I'm not talking about the Lakers.
Yeah.
I'm talking about what the Nuggets did.
So how much reaction do the Nuggets have to do if Darvin Ham's not gonna counter?
They relied mostly on talent or whatever the case may be.
And that's what gets me to this point. Coach Spo versus Mike Malone.
It's gonna be a good.
Jokic is Jokic. I'm not gonna discount that. This is why this is different than everything the Nuggets have seen, and this is different than everything the Heat have seen. They haven't seen anything this dominant. Like Giannis is dominant, but he have a team that came with him like this. And both
the Heat is
they're both
always
seeing
Giannis,
stuff they have never seen. But what I would encourage you to think about is all the compliments you gave the Nuggets outside of that big MVP guy, all of that can be said for the Heat. They play the right way. They support their stars really well. They have a great supporting cast, undrafted or not. I'm tired of people calling them undrafted free agents. They busting ass. They ain't undrafted free agents no more. Okay, they busting. It's not. Y'all can keep getting caught up in that bullcrap. They got a champion in Kyle Lowry on their bench. Even though he held together with chicken wire and glue, still Kyle Lowry giving you quality minutes as a leader on the floor. I'm not gonna say he gonna give you quality offense because that's just hoping for too much. Y'all both talked about X factors earlier for the Nuggets. I believe the true X factor will be Bruce Brown because he is the catalyst for everything the Nuggets do when Jokic is off the court. We talk a lot about what Jokic is gonna do while he's on the court. The non-Jokic minutes is always a factor from series to series. And what Bruce Brown is going to be able to do against the Miami Heat when Jokic is off the court is going to determine how much Jokic is going to play. And the longer the series go, the longer Jokic is going to have to continue this Herculean effort. So what I'm saying is the coaching in this respect, we are going to see adjustments back and forth that we have not seen in this playoffs because we got two great coaches in the final. They're not going against subpar coaches no more. They got to bring their A game. They're not going against another dude that's not going to make adjustments. Like they've been able to get through this playoff run going against, in the East, going against people that they know ain't got the intelligence of a Coach Spo. Mike Malone making turkey out of Darvin Ham and making chicken shit out of Monty Williams. I'm sorry, Monty, but he made you look real basic. So when you
I don't doubt that.
Teams that play the right way, I feel like it's gonna be one or two things when it comes to Jokic. Either he will come up with a game plan to throw different looks at Jokic to try to minimize the damage, or he'll let Jokic go wild and say your shooters are not gonna catch a rhythm on my watch. Jamal Murray not go ISO me to death and kill me. I feel like Coach Spo is way too smart to let them just get eviscerated by a former MVP.
No, I don't think they're going to get destroyed. I just think that it's going to be one of the things where it's going to be no doubt that Jokic has to be stopped at some point. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just my respect for him. You know what I mean? Like, I look at mismatches like in the series, and he is a mismatch. He's a very big mismatch. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking at. Like, even in the Golden State series, our problem was that we didn't have any bigs. Kevon Looney was sick, he couldn't play, and we have no bigs. So there was nothing to stop Anthony Davis from doing whatever he wanted to do because there was nobody that could really stop him. When we played physical, we won. But when he was allowed to do whatever he does, you know what I'm saying? That's the mismatch. I don't think Bam can contain him. I think Kevin Love can do some damage and minimize a lot. I think Kevin Love is really a quality player. If he's eligible to play, if he can play.
X factors for the Heat. We already discussed the Denver Nuggets. Real quick, you can keep going on because I know you want to finish, but real quick, X factors for the Heat, Randall.
Say X factor for the for our players.
Just one player. One player.
X factor for the Heat. I would say as of right now, Gabe Vincent.
You say Kevin Love, Ja?
I'm saying Kevin Love.
I'm saying Kevin Love with you, but go ahead. I want to hear why you thinking about Kevin Love and the boys.
Kevin Love is a good position type guy. He can help on them rebounds. He can help box out and keep Jokic out of the paint.
Facts.
And that's going to be quality because if
we haven't talked about the other elephant in the room also.
Who?
Jamal Murray.
Oh no, I talked about him. You got to minimize. He's with everybody else. Jokic. I'm sorry. Jokic. I mean, Jamal's amazing. There's Jokic. There's everyone else.
Yeah.
I've seen
the
Jamal
thing is, Jamal.
He'll drop some weapons on you, but I'm telling you what, he can't do that if that monster ain't clogging up a lot of space and allow him to have one side of that floor.
If they're paying too much attention to Jokic, he's gonna make you pay.
Oh my God.
He's capable of making really tough shots.
The game is easy.
Consistency. Yeah, it's become really easy. Where
it's become way.
I think was it like game 3, or what he just took it from the Lakers?
Yeah, when he started just throwing up stuff because he could.
Yeah.
It was like he took it. Like it was like the Lakers. It looked like the Lakers was gonna win, and then he was like, "No, y'all not."
Right.
and he took it.
He
You
even
know what
talked
I'm
about in the
saying?
post game that he had to play in levels, like in sections, and
Mm-hmm.
progress to it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So,
yeah.
you know, and y'all gonna have one of them games. You know, that's why I think it for y'all, it's incredibly important in game one that y'all give it all y'all got. Y'all got to put everything out there in game one, and y'all got to take game one.
Take
If
advantage
y'all
of
can
rest
take
versus
game
rest.
one, if y'all can take game one, y'all are in there. And I think y'all got a chance to win the series because beating them at home will crush their psyche because they haven't lost. If y'all can take that first one, they on edge. So everything they do from that point is like, oh, now we definitely got to win game two. Now we got to win in Miami. We got to get one in Miami. Y'all in the driver's seat. You know what I'm saying? If you can take game one. And I
That's
think
what
if
I was
y'all
talking
lose
to
game
Randall about
one,
earlier.
if y'all lose game one, they're going to be so comfortable for game two. Confidence is going to be way up here, and y'all are going to be on the heels because y'all got to get one in Denver.
Got
Right.
to.
Game one
Might as well be
is
the
the one
first
that you. Game one is the one that you come out
Hey,
and you got it.
we haven't lost the game one yet this playoff, so
And they haven't either.
Yeah, and they ain't either. Yeah, they, you know, so
Hey, KD and them
somebody
boys
got to
know for
lose.
sure. When you go down, when
Somebody
you
got to
go to
lose.
Denver, that's the thing about when people go to Denver. That's why it was the more gangster thing besides y'all calling y'all shot and flying straight to Denver. I'm pretty sure y'all been playing pickup the last day or so in that altitude. So it ain't no surprises on game one. Everybody else who done went to Denver didn't have the luxury of time to go get there and prepare for that altitude.
They had to jump right
Y'all
into it.
went straight from Boston to that air.
right.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna
Would have
tell
been
me Jimmy and them maniacs wasn't playing pickup all day in
it
one of
would have
these
been nice
gyms.
it would have been nice had asshole didn't tip in the damn ball. We would have been there sooner.
Yeah, but Kate Crowd was spoiled milk because
Yeah.
that might actually work in your favor. Like we were talking about earlier, me and him was talking earlier about they need to go ahead and they already in rhythm. Denver has had a chance. This is the longest layoff they had in the playoffs. They've had a chance to get their shooters, their role players who rely on rhythm a lot to carry them. They have gotten out of that consistent every other night gameplay rhythm. They have been at home. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Miami, as you said, their best opportunity to steal one will be game one in Denver, taking advantage of their rest and using your, you just went through game 7. You're very much in rhythm right now as a team. So I feel like they really, really, really need to take advantage of that. And once that, plays itself out, we can have a better chance at knowing how competitive this series is going to be. And now we're going to end this thing by getting our predictions on the series.
Y'all got mine.
What's up? What's yours?
Mine.
Oh yeah, I need a game mine. Though. You said you said Nuggets in 6.
I said Nuggets in 6.
Oh, okay. What you got?
Heat in 6. Heat in 6.
Heat in 6.
Because I feel
if
like
you're gonna do it, I'm gonna say 6. So I'm gonna say
because I feel like we have to
get. I
feel
like it's gonna be 6. I feel like if the best opportunity for us to win it, we have to get one of these games in Denver early, and we have to have that deciding.
Yeah, and that's
game
my thing. And I don't want to cop out my pick and be like, if the Heat win game 1, they gonna win this series. But that's how I
still think it could be done in 6 either way.
It could be done in 6 either way. But I feel like Miami's chance to win it hinges on game 1. That's how I feel.
Yeah,
so
I feel like if they can win,
say the Heat in 6
game 1,
because I feel like
they
the
win
Heat
a game.
will
They
win
win
game
6.
I feel like they're gonna win game 1. So
yeah,
I
feel like if the Heat can win game 1, it'll be 6. I feel like if the Nuggets win, it's still gonna go 6. I think they'll get one in Denver. They'll get one in Miami, and they'll win at 6. So
right.
That's how I feel. I feel like whoever wins game 1 is probably gonna win the series. That's kind of how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
So we'll reconvene. If not, probably not before game 1 tomorrow, but we will very much be getting a lot of NBA Finals coverage in there. Get a lot of talk done in there. Once again, congratulations on a very, very, very successful season thus far to the Miami Heat and the Denver Nuggets. Nuggets have made it further than they've ever made it, and the Heat have made history, or on their way to trying to make history, being an AC winning the championship. The last team that even had a shot at this was the New York Knicks in '99 against the Spurs. So it's real cool to see a finals that's not wrapped in a bunch of spoiled brat legacy type stuff. It's just pretty much pure
Straight
hoops.
ball.
And it's
Straight
just
ball.
straight
Yes,
ball
yes.
who you got. And it's great to see you as basketball fans. I'm really excited for it. So signing off on Heart of Sports, Ran, Papa Joe, Hart. We out this thing. Holla at you later.